What's going on, everybody? Here we go. This is day 14 of the Vlog Every Day in May challenge. We're about at the halfway point, which is pretty exciting. That means it's like you guys only have to endure another 15 days of this, and I only have to come up with 15 more things to talk about. Today, what I kind of want to talk about is, and this is going to sound kind of weird, I want to talk about the World Wrestling Federation. I don't know if you guys know this, but before Vince McMahon came and unified the World Wrestling Federation, there was all different little local subgroups of it. There was like the NWA, there was the NWO, there was Southern Wrestling, there was Western, there was Midwest, there was Eastern. And then what Vince McMahon did was like he went basically location by location, and he started buying them up, and he unified all these things into a World Wrestling Federation, and then that's when it blew up, and now it's like a huge sensation. It's got a gigantic rabid fan base, and basically the reason why I want to talk about this is because I have a similar idea that I want to do with musicians and local bands, and it's all going to be based around my podcast, which I've been chirping about a lot, but I haven't really moved forward too much about. But basically it's the same idea. I want to go from town to town and kind of review some of the local scenes. And it's kind of hard because I'm not actually traveling from town to town and actually meeting these people face to face. I'm doing a lot of reaching out online and sending people DMs and things like that, and getting people interested. So it's unfortunately the thing about online, it's very, very hard to get personal. It's very, very hard to kind of build trust, whereas like a face-to-face meeting, people can see how you are. They can kind of get an idea of your personality. Makes it a little bit easier. So online things are a little bit more difficult, and I don't have the type of money that Vince McMahon had to go buying like this wrestling federation and that wrestling federation and putting them together. If I did, I'd already be on my way, and we'd be like doing this big podcast. But if you look at it in the way that it put wrestling on the world stage, wrestling almost, for a while now, wrestling has been a phenomenon that a lot of people really, really get into. And like I said, it's got a really rabid fan base, and it's because Vince McMahon unified all these different little fan bases into one big, huge one. And ultimately, that's what I want to do. I think that a lot of music scenes can be quote unquote created, and it would be cool not only just to bring all these bands together and showcase all these local bands, but I think it would be beneficial for all the bands, because not only are you getting showcased, on a semi-national level or a regional, a bigger regional level than you already have reach with your own particular little district, but it's a good way for you guys to network with other bands. You guys could set up tours and everything, and this is all hopefully what I'm going to pull together with my podcast. So that's basically my blog for today. I'm pretty much promoting my podcast and giving you guys the whole idea behind it. And I don't have any issue with someone else, going out and doing the same thing. And maybe we could work together, or maybe you guys could, I think it's a pretty successful business model. And for someone who's personable and can reach out to people and talk to people, I think it's a great idea. It's a great idea to showcase new music. It's a great idea to basically start a music revolution, if you will, and get your music in front of people that you might not have gotten in front of before. And also it's a good way for anyone who's into the whole touring thing. It's a good way for them to make contacts in places where they might not have made contacts before, as well as having people hear your music before you even get to the venue. Because a lot of times people go to a venue and they're there to see like one or two bands, and then whoever the new band is, they're really not interested because they're not really familiar with your music. It could be good, and if you can do a live set and you can win people over, that's great, but it always helps to have a couple of people who are there rooting for you and there to see you as well. I think it makes the whole performer audience experience a lot better for everybody if someone has some sort of history with you. So So that's my take for today. Like I said, guys, we're about at the halfway point right now. I encourage everybody out there who might watch these videos to start vlogging every day. I think it's been pretty good for my channel. With the videos with zero promotion, I've been getting, you know, a couple of views and stuff. I mean, not anything like monumental, but I only have like a few subscribers right now, so I'm not really looking to set the world on. Well, I am looking to set the world on fire, but just, you know, it's going to be a slow burn. You know what I'm saying? So, thanks for checking it out, guys. If you like this video, don't forget to hit the like button. If it's your first time here, hit the subscribe button. Share it with somebody who might enjoy this. And as always, stay swanky, my friends. Thank you for watching Rock Branded, where rock bands get rock solid branding.